गाए। धुले धुले गौराचा हरि गुण गाए। आशिया गाते आशिया गाते नाचे गौरा नाचे गौरा दे दो हरे गुण वृंदावन प्रेम को हरि कथा वृंदावन करुलता प्रेम को हरि कथा निकुंज और पाखी गोरी निकुंज पाखी गोरी हरि नाम सुनाओ हरि नाम सुनाओ धुले 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 गौरा गोरा हरि शरण बोले हरि 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 शनि बोले हरि हरि मुखे मुखे शोका शारी मुखे मुखे शोका शारी हरि नाम गाओ हरि नाम गाओ धुले धुले गौराज हरि गुण गाए धुले धुले गौराज हरि गुण गाए हरि नाम मत्ता हो हरि नाम शीछे हरि नाम मत्ता हो हरि नाम शीछे मयूर नचिया खेला नचिया खेला झूले झूले गौराज हरि गुण गाए झूले झूले गौराज हरि गुण गाए प्राणे हरि ध्याने हरि हरि बोलो वरदान भोरी प्राणे हरि ध्याने हरि हरि बोलो वरदान भोरी हरि नाम लगे गे हरि नाम से गाए जाओ कैसे गाले जाओ धुले धुले गौराज हरि गुण गाए धुले धुले गौराज हरि गुण गाए काशिया जमुना कुले नाचे हरि हरि बोले आशिया जमुना कुले नाचे हरि हरि बोले जमुना उठोले से जमुना उठोले से चरण धोया चरण धोया धुले धुले गया हरि गुण गाए धुले धुले गया हरि गुण गाए आशिया आशिया नचेगा नचेगा धुले धुले राजा हरि गुण गाए धुले धुले राजा हरि गुण गाए हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे राम राम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे 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 राम Hare, Dule, Dule, Gacha, Nara, Dule, Dule, Gacha, Nara. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Sindhu. Thank you so much for nice Kirtan. Thanks
Thank you,
once
Hare
again.
Krishna.
Hope to see you every week. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So welcome back to Chaitanya Charitamrita study class today. So we are going to continue our study and hear from His Grace Narayana Das. Prabhuji is from Krishna Desh and very nice preacher trained by His Grace Bir Krishna Prabhu. So we all know there are wonderful devotees in Krishna Desh. So without wasting much time, I request you to please continue the discussion between Lord Chaitanya Prabhu and Rāmānanda Rāya. Today we are going to hear so many wonderful exchange of love and reciprocation between both of them. Very, very beautiful discussion is going to happen. Over to you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranams. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Ajanulambita bhujo kanakavadato sankirtane kapitaro kamalayaktaksho vishwambharo dvijavaro yugadharma palo vande jagat priyakaro karunavataro. Jaya Jaya Gaura Chandra Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Gaura Chandra Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Gaura Chandra Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Guru Maharaj ki jai, assemble all devotees ki jai. क्लास शुरू होने से पहले एक मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा, शेयर स्क्रीन, ओके, कि अगर कोई गलती होती है तो प्लीज क्षमा कर देना एंड करेक्ट कर देना. स्क्रीन ब्रॉडकास्ट. Prabhu, how to share the screen from the iPad? Photos, Dropbox, website, Google Drive. No. Okay, website.
You can help because she's using iPad.
Pardon?
Sorry, Prabhuji, I have not shared screen from iPad before.
Okay. Okay, Prabhu. Someone can open this Chaitanya Charitamrita website. So, we are learning Chaitanya Charitamrita. Okay, I am able to see and I am able to, my voice is able to listen. Yes. So Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila Adhyay 8 talks between Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu and Rāmānanda Rāya. So three lectures already completed. That is in a very short. We will recap for the. So it will be make stronger for me. So in the first beginning, Lord Chaitanya meets Rāmānanda Rāya and at the banks of the Godavari, and they visited the. Before that 3 to 8, they visited Caitanya. Lord visited G.R. Narasimhadev at Simachala, and then 9 to 13, Lord Chaitanya arrival at Godavari. They meet their Rāmānanda Rāya, and Lord recognized, yeah, he is a Rāmānanda Rāya, but Lord restricted him, and the first meeting that happened. Today, second meeting we are going to discuss. First meeting when the bank of the Godavari, that we are not going to discuss. That is not considered as a first meeting. When both Caitanya Mahaprabhu and Rāmānanda Rāya both embraced each other, and they showed ecstatic symptoms. Then that time with the Rāmānanda Rāya, around 1,000 brahmanas came with the palki at the bank of the river for the snan purpose for the Rāmānanda Rāya. So they see that what is happening, how both are meeting. One is a sannyasi and one is our governor, Madras governor. Or we can say, they were some are thinking like this, some were thinking differently, some were thinking like this. He is from the low caste family, and he is a saint. So how they are meeting? So the reactions by seeing by the brahmanas, and to stop these emotions of these outsiders, Lord Chaitanya also restricted him. And after that, Lord Chaitanya disclosed the purpose why he came and why he meet to the Rāmānanda Rāya. He explains the reason, and then that time Rāmānanda Rāya acknowledging the Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. That last Mataji very nicely explained that. There was a triangle, looks like each other they were reciprocation doing, glorification doing with the humility to other. They were not taking the credit for themselves. And further on, Lord, one Vaishnava Brahmana came there, and he asking to the Lord that, can you come to our home? And then Lord decided to meet him. And after taking the lunch in the dinner, in the night time, Caitanya Mahaprabhu and Rāmānanda Rāya started meeting and discussion. That discussion we are going to start it from here. And what they are going to discuss, it is a very well. And during this discussion, okay, Caitanya Mahaprabhu will ask questions to the Rāmānanda Rāya, whereas in Bhagavad Gita, Arjun was asking questions to the Lord, but here it is a reverse is happening. And here Rāmānanda Rāya is giving the reasons, because of Rāmānanda Rāya is a Prakhar Pandit, so he is different reasons giving, whatever how many reasons. What is means Caitanya Mahaprabhu is asking what is the ultimate goal of life. So what are how much answers he given, and from that how much answers we are going to cover, that we will see today. Like that, first of all answer he given, Rāmānanda Rāya given Swadharma Acharan, for the ultimate goal of life. Then Mahaprabhu saying no, eho bahya age kaho ar. Then Rāmānanda Rai giving another answer that whatever we are doing work, that is Krishna Arpanam. And then another that are also not accepting by the Lord. Then Rāmānanda Rai is giving answer that he swadharma tyag. And like this question and answers are going on. So that we are going to learn now today. So today's verse is 44th verse. प्रभु कहे तुम्ही महाभागव उत्तम तोमार दर्शने सबार द्रव हैल मन. Translation. The Lord replied to Rāmānanda Rāya, Sir, you are the best of topmost devotee. Therefore, simply the sight of you has melted everyone's heart. So here, Prabhupada ji is explaining in the purport that what are the good qualities of the preacher. We will discuss in short here, like example, unless one is first class devotee, he cannot be a preacher. A preacher is generally a topmost devotee. So preacher, what should be with the preacher? He should be have good unless he is a first class devotee. Otherwise, he cannot become a preacher. He should be have compassion upon to the other people who do not know the worshipping to the Lord, who do not know the devotional service to the Lord. He should be compensate to them. Furthermore, he should be see all people in the same level. So that is Prabhupada ji is writing here. Prabhupada ji quoting verse from the Bhagavatam 11.2.45. Sarva bhuteshu ya pashyet bhagavad bhava atmanaha bhutani bhagavatyatmanesha bhagavata uttam. The advanced devotee sees all the living entities are part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Everyone is in Krishna, and Krishna is also within everyone. Such a vision is possible only for the person who is advanced in devotional service. So this point is important point. Some places we are discriminating the devotees, so that we need to learn from this one. We should see all people in the same level. Why here Lord told to the Rāmānanda Raya the topmost devotee? Because of that when Rāmānanda Raya told to the when Rāmānanda Raya told to the Caitanya Mahāprabhu that furthermore verses is that Prabhuji, Mahāprabhu, please stay in my house for the 5 to 7 days, so we will get purified. So Mahāprabhu agreed that normally we are seeing in the material life, higher level people, senior people will not listen the down one people. The higher one people, they will try to contact to the furthermore higher people. But in the spiritual world, for the devotional service, it is not happening like this. Here Mahāprabhu is giving full time to whatever requiring, that timing is giving to the Rāmānanda Raya. Why he is giving this much time to him? Because of like last class we discussed that. Mataji explained that because of this relation is a sajatiya relation. So their goals and their thinkings and everything is matching. They are not talking about the materialist thing and like this. So they are the sajatiya. This meeting is a sajatiya meeting. That's why they agree on that. Next verse, Prabhuji, 45. Anyer ki katha ami mayavadi sannyasi ami hatomara sparshe Krishna preme bhasi. Although I am a mayavadi sannyasi, a non-devotee, I am also floating in the ocean of love of Krishna simply by touching you, and what to speak of others. So here we can see the humbleness of the Rāmānanda Rāya. He is telling that I am a non-devotee, I am a Mayavadi sannyasi, but as you touch me, the ocean of love of Krishna is floated towards me. So why not it will get floated to others? Whoever will see him, whoever will listen the Sankirtan from him, the love of Krishna's will float to everyone. That is telling here. Next verse, Prabhu. 46. Ei jani kathina mora hridaya sodhite sarvabhauma kahile na tomare milite. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya knew this would happen, and thus to rectify my heart, which is very hard, and he asked me to meet you. So Mahāprabhu came after meet of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. So that time Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya told to that Rāmānanda Rāya is there, please meet him. So here Rāmānanda Rāya is telling that my heart is very hard. So to melt that, to make it soften that, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya told to you that please meet me, and now you are meeting to me.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare
So
Krishna,
it is a Sarvabhaum, Rāmānanda Rāya is telling, or Mahāprabhu is telling, I am
Mahāprabhu to
Mayavadi.
Rāmānanda Rāya.
Yes, Mahāprabhu is telling, I am a Mayavadi sannyasi. My heart is not pure.
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Sorry.
Welcome. Sorry, Prabhu. 47. Ei mata duhe stuti kare duhara guna, duhe duhara darshane anandita mana. In this way, each of them praised the quality of the other, and both of them were pleased to see each other. They meeting each other, and they were praised to each other, and they become very much happy. The nectar of instruction sloka. Dadati prati gruhyati guhyam akhyati pruchati bhungate bhojyati chayeva shadaviti priti lakshana. So 6 type of exchanges. From this, they are praising each other, they are expressing this. So if we will also do this type of 6 lakshanas in our day-to-day life with our devotees, with our association team members. So our it will lead to the develop our love amongst our devotees. And it is another also telling that these are the like 2 swans. They are meeting. They are associating like the 2 swans. They are not meeting from the superficially, or they are not talking superficially, but they are by heart. They are meeting, and they are going to discuss now. 48 verse number. Hena kale vedika eka vaishnava brahmana dandvata kari kaila prabhure nimantrana. At this time, a Brahmana Vaishnava following the Vedic principles came and offered obeisances. He fell flat before Sri Caitanya Mahāprabhu and invited him for lunch. From here, we can understand that these are the smart Brahmanas. But even though he came and he offered obeisances to the Lord, he became flat before the Lord Caitanya Mahāprabhu, and he invited Mahāprabhu for the lunch. That is telling here. What the Lord is telling, Lord agree or Lord deny, that is coming in next verse. Nimantrana manila tare Vaishnava janiya Rāmānande kahe Prabhu ishata hasiya. Lord Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu accepted the invitation. Knowing the Brahmana to be a devotee and slightly smiling, he spoke as follows to Rāmānanda Rāya. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu see towards the Rāmānanda Rāya, he little smile, and now he's going to speak. Before that, here for us learning point, Srila Prabhupada ji put it here for us that this Brahmana requested Mahaprabhu for the lunch and Mahaprabhu accepted. For us, in the purport, what is Srila Prabhupada ji is telling? In two conditions, we should accept the prasad and invitation from the others. If these two conditions are getting satisfied, then only we should accept the prasad and their invitation. These two conditions is explaining here that he should be devotee. And second one, he should be follower of the Caitanya Mahaprabhu. The question is coming here, ki now we are going to the relative's house. Sometimes they are not the devotees, neither follower of the Caitanya Mahaprabhu. Then what we need to do? So the one in the lecture that it is answered that we can ask them, okay, let me prepare the food. Practically possible or not possible, that we need to see, little bit difficult, because of every time we cannot able to prepare. So, but here it is telling that we need to ask them, we will prepare, we will cook, and then we should take the prasadam from them. It is telling in the one of the lectures that. Next verse, Prabhuji, 50. Tomara mukhe Krishna katha sunite haya mana punarapi payena tomara darshana. I wish to hear from you about Lord Krishna. Indeed, my mind is inclined to desire this. Therefore, I wish to see you again. Caitanya Mahaprabhu wants to listen Krishna Katha from Rāmānanda Rāya. And he told, I'm willing to wish you again. So, again they will meet and this Krishna Katha they will start. 51-52. Rāya kahe ailami pamara sodhite darsana matre suddha nahe mora drushta chitte dina pacha satarahi karaha marjana tabe suddha haya mora e drushta mana. Rāmānanda Rāya replied, my lord, although you have come to correct me, a fallen soul, my mind is not yet purified simply by seeing you. Please stay for 5 or 7 days and kindly cleanse my polluted mind. After that, much time, my mind will certainly be pure. Once we will have the darshan of the Lord, that will remain forever. We know that Naradji have also seen the darshan fraction of the second, but that was remain forever for him, and what he become from what to what. So that is telling here ki Vaishnava, we also need to learn from this here ki whoever Vaishnavas are coming in our area, we need to grab this association. We need to take the permission from them to make more and more association from them. 53 verse. Yadyapi vichhedato dohara sahana nayaya tathapi dandvata kari chalila Rama Rāya. Although neither could tolerate separation from the other, Rāmānanda Rāya nonetheless offered his obeisances to Lord Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu and departed. So Rāmānanda Rāya, he offered us obeisances and then he departed. It is written here, they did not able to tolerate the separation between of them. 54th verse. Prabhu yahi sei vipra ghare bhiksha kaila, dui janar utkanthaya asi sandhya haila. Lord Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu then went to the house of the Brahmana who had invited him and took his lunch there. When the evening of that day arrived, both Rāmānanda Rāya and the Lord were eager to meet each other again. eagerly they were waiting to meet. Here Utkanta, it is mentioned that he here Utkanta, it is mentioned that means Lord Mahaprabhu. Lord also eagerly waiting for the meet him. He was what like seeing when I can go there, when we will meet. Impatience, in the impatience. So this is the meaning of this one. We will go to the next verse. So and then Mahaprabhu went for the lunch to the Brahmana's house. 55. Prabhu snana krutya kari achena vasya eka brutya sangeraya milila asiya. After finishing his evening bath, Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu sat down and waited for Rāmānanda Rāya to come. Then Rāmānanda Rāya, accompanied by one servant, came to meet him. Purport. A Vaishnava who is supposed to be advanced in spiritual understanding, be he a householder or a sannyasi, must bath 3 times a day, morning, noon and evening. And Prabhupada ji explaining here importance of the tilaka. 2 things here Prabhupada ji telling that snana and tilaka. So Mahaprabhu taken lunch there, and for evening he is waiting for Rāmānanda Rāya to come. And then Rāmānanda Rāya come with his one servant. Prabhupada ji for us is telling minimum 3 times we should bath, but we are not able to take 3 times bath, at least 2 times bath or at least 1 time bath. Some we see that who are non-devotees, they are not taking bath of once also. Sometimes they are missing also. So for us, we should take bath properly, and after bath, we should provide the 12 places tilaka also. That is telling here that importance of the tilaka. 56 verse. Namaskara kaila Rāya Prabhu kaila alingani dui jane Krishna katha kaya rahasthani. Rāmānanda Rāya approached Lord Sri Caitanya and offered his respectful obeisances, and the Lord embraced him. Then they began to discuss Krishna in a secluded place. So they went to the Rahasthani, secluded place. And here again for us reminding that he again Rāmānanda Rāya came, so he again respectful obeisances he offered to the Lord. Here in purport, it is telling that why Mahaprabhu and Rāmānanda Rāya went to the Rahasthana alone place, because of this discussion about the Krishna and Radharani, Gopiya. This is Ras Lila, about this very, very topmost secret discussion they are going to do. So these should not do in the general place with the general public. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also did like this. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu we are follower of him. So we also need to follow the same thing, not like other people. What other people are doing, these professional people, directly they are for the rich peoples or some organizations to make them happy, they are directly reading 10th canto and directly jumping to the Ras Lila. So these 7 days Bhagavatam, they are telling that, and they are doing like this. So we should not do what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu done. Like this, we should follow. We should not speak these things in a publicly. Furthermore, here in a purport, it is explained that what should be for what type of people. For these general people, Sankirtan movement is there. If the Sankirtan will be done, then they are okay. For Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and for Prakashananda Saraswati, what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu talks with them, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu were talking with them of Bhagavad Gita's philosophy. With the Sanatan and the Rupa Goswami, Mahaprabhu talks of cult of the bhakti. With the Rāmānanda Rāya, now Mahaprabhu is going to talk the topmost dealings between Krishna and gopis. So from here, learning point is we must also follow these principles in preaching of Krishna consciousness all over the world. The last line of this purport of the Prabhupada ji telling that. We are going to the next verse. 57. Prabhu kahe pada sloka sadhyera nirnaya Rāya kahe dharma acharane Vishnu bhakti haya. Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu ordered Rāmānanda Rāya recite a verse from the revealed scriptures concerning the ultimate goal of life. Perfect. Rāmānanda Rāya replies, if one executes the prescribed duties of his social position, he awakens his original Krishna consciousness. Very important. If one executes the prescribed duties of his social position, he awakens his original Krishna consciousness. Now, Prabhupada ji is explaining here how to make awaken that. So that is telling here. What is a question from the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? What is the ultimate goal of life? Rāmānanda Rāya told that execute the prescribed duties. Swadharma acharan. Do our nitya karma. So here it is explained, Prabhupada ji is explaining that how to achieve this one. How to prescribe duty we can do. If we will do proper our prescribed duties, and we will do the bhakti to the Lord, and then we can achieve our devotional service. So why he is telling here? Because of bhakti is not of this material world. Bhakti is from the spiritual world. And what is our Swarup? We are the Dasanudas. Our Swarup is a Krishna Nitya Dasa. Jivera Swarupa hoya Krishna Nitya Dasa. So our Swarup is we should serve, we should do the bhakti of the Lord. And this bhakti, Lord came with him. So he brings this Sankirtan movement with him. So if we will serve the Lord, from this, Rāmānujacharya is stating that in Vedartha Sangraha, the devotional service is naturally very dear to the loving entity. Indeed, it is life's goal. The devotional service is supreme knowledge of Krishna consciousness, and it is bring detachment from all material activity. We are seeing that in our day-to-day life. Somewhere else. Some of the percentage our material activities get reduced due to we have the limited time. From that, our time towards this book reading and this type of preparation we are doing, so our material inclination is slowly getting reduced. So that is telling here Prabhupada ji, in the transcendental position, a living being can perfectly acknowledge the superiority of the serving of the Supreme Lord. The devotees attain the Supreme Lord only by devotional service. Otherwise, we cannot able to attend the devotional service. So how we can attend the devotional service? By the servicing to the Supreme Lord, and by awakening our Varnashram Dharma. If we will follow this Varnashram Dharma, nobody means Lord only prepared. Here it is telling that in a 4.13, Chaturvana Chaturvana Maya Shushtam Guna Karma Vibhagasha. Lord only make. So if we will follow this Varna and Ashrama, 4 Varna, 4 Ashrama, and we will incline towards the Lord, and then we can achieve our target. We can go back to our Godhead. That is telling here. So we should follow our prescribed duty. We should follow our Varnashram system. Furthermore, what about this method? Who is telling that? The Lord here says that engage in their occupational duty can attain perfection simply by rendering loving devotional service to the Lord while executing their prescribed duty. So we need to do our prescribed duty also. This method is confirmed by great personalities like Bodhayan, Tang, Dramid, Gurudev, Kapil, Bharuchi. It is also confirmed by the Vedanta Sutra. Not like the general people are telling कि karma hi puja hai or work is worship or do your prescribed duties. Not only that one. We need to do both parallel to parallel. Then only we can achieve. We can go to Godhead. 58 verse. Varna shramacharavatta purushena parapuman Vishnu aradhyate pantha na anyatosha karanam. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Vishnu, is worshipped by the proper execution of prescribed duties in the system of Varna and Ashrama. There is no other way to satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead. One must be situated in the institution of the 4 Varna and Ashrama. This is matching this purport with the previous one. So there is no other way to satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead. One must be situated in the institution of the 4 Varna and 4 Ashrama. Every man should perform his occupational duty in the light of his particular tendency. Each individual have the different tendency. Those who properly execute their prescribed duties, they will live peacefully. But materialistic activity will not disturb to them. Prabhupada ji very clearly it is mentioning that materialistic conditions or activities will not disturb to them. If one executes his prescribed duty in both social and spiritual order, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he will get satisfied. If one neglects, what will happen? He will be transgressor and he will go to the hell. That is reminding here. So that's why we need to follow these things. So to attain this perfection, one must make devotional service for the center of life. Again, to attain the perfection, one must make devotional service in the center of our life. Satisfying oneself, this is not okay. Sticking towards duty also, it is most important. If one is Brahmana, he should distribute the knowledge. He should gain knowledge and he should distribute the knowledge. If one is Kshatriya, based on not birth, these are the based on not birth. These are based on the death. If he is heroic, he tend to rule. If he Vaishya, then he should be produce the food by agriculture. He should protect the cows. and other animals. He should engage in trades or merchants. If one belongs to the, if one is not belongs to this, he will become the Shudra. He will serve all these masters. If he is not sufficient intelligent, then he will serve the other peoples. So that is telling here. We will go to the another verse, 59. So this also Prabhu telling, Lord telling that Prabhu kahe eho bahya age kaha ara Rāya kahe Krishnarpana sarva sadhya sara. So Mahāprabhu telling that this is bahya. The Lord replies, this is external. You had better tell me of some other means. But Rāmānanda replied, to offer the result of one's activity to Krishna is the essence of all perfections. We know that previous one. If we will keep on doing our activities, karma, we know that karma, akarma, vikarma. So we will be remain in this universe only. If we will do pious activities, we will go to the upper lokas. If we will not do that, we will go to the down lokas. So, but now Rāmānanda is furthermore telling that Krishna Arpanam, whatever you do that activity for the Lord. So that is a ultimate. So that one is telling here. Rāmānanda is quoting for the support of this one sloka from the Bhagavad Gita. That is a 9.29. Yat karoshe yad adnashi yajju hosi dadasi yat yat tapasyashi konteya tat kurushvat madarpanam. Rāmānanda Rai continued, my dear son of Kunti, this is from Bhagavad Gita, that's why, whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer in sacrifice, whatever you give in charity, and whatever austerities you perform, all the results of such activities should be offered to me, Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Whatever you are doing, whatever you are eating, whatever you are doing charity, whatever you are doing austerity, everything to be offered to me or to be make arpan to me. So that is Lord is telling that, to offer the result of one's activity to Krishna. Why? Because of his essence. Because this is the Krishna Karpanam he is telling here. To support this, Rāmānanda is quoting this verse. Why Caitanya Mahāprabhu told that that is materialistic for us? Varnashram system follow is little difficult. Varna and ashrama both are difficult. Proper brahmanas are not available. If brahmanas are available, then proper materials are not available. During the sloka recitation, able to do the mistakes. And for the kshatriyas, they are also not. Sometimes they will get the pride, and they will commit the mistakes where they need to use the things that time they are not able to use, and where not need to use, that time they are able to use, and due to that mistakes are happening. So that's why kshatriyas are telling that also not able to follow properly nowadays. For Vaishyas also, for Shudra also, same thing. Coming to the ashrama side, Grihastha ashram, in Grihastha ashram also we are not able to follow. Brahmachari, whichever from the 5 to 25 should be on the jnana, but that time we are in the college or sometime we are started earning, and we are getting inclined towards the different things. Grihastha, more hours we are doing the jobs, more traveling we are doing, getting disturbed. Like in a lecture told that nowadays people are started the stock market. So every 5 minutes is up and down. So they are keeping continuously on the TV. And due to that also they are not able to concentrate what is our requirement. Sannyasa also telling that it is also not suitable for this age of Kali. So some are going to the mandir temples, but from there, due to they are coming back running away from to the home, because they are not able to stay for the longer time. So that is telling here. Prabhu, last para we need to read this one. Sometimes materialistic consider Lord Vishnu a material conception. Interpersonalists think that the above Lord Vishnu is impersonal Brahman. The impersonalists misunderstood the worship of Lord Vishnu. So the people like that also there. So that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that go furthermore. So this is the in the 60th verse we see this one. Now we'll go to the next verse, is 61st verse. Prabhu kahe eho bahya. So again here Prabhu telling that, Lord telling that bahya. Prabhu kahe eho bahya, aage kahar. Rāya kahe swadharma tyaga, ehi sadhya sara. This is also external. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, please proceed and speak further on this matter. Rāmānanda Rai replied, to give up one's occupational duty in Varnashram system is the essence of perfection. So give up your occupational duty in the Varnashram system is essence of perfection. This process is okay, but still these activities are involving the materialistic activity. And when we are doing these activities in material world, we are tend to remain in this association. That's why this answer also Lord will tell ki eho bahya. Because of again all this activity, swadharma tyaga, these activities are materialistic activities, and we will be remain in this. So what is the solution for that? We need to take renounced order. We need to go for the sannyasi, but that is not able to do now. So that's why this reason also telling that eho bahya. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Up to here I done that. If I committed mistakes, please correct me and share. Tell me also. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Narayana Prabhu, for a wonderful discussion. We could experience that was happening between Lord Chaitanya Prabhu and Rāmānanda Rāya. It was very, very beautiful. Actually, there are so many points you covered, and I request if devotees have any questions, comments before we do a small recap of what we heard today. Any questions and comments? Please unmute your mic and speak. If there are no questions, comments,
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yep.
In the last, Prabhuji told Sodharma Tyag is materialistic activity. I think it should be Sodharma Acharan. Can you, Prabhu, clarify?
Prabhu ended with a question. The answer will come next week.
Okay.
That's why Prabhu wanted to keep us in suspense.
No, Prabhu. This is a very, very, very big subjects, and I cannot able to give more justice on this. I do not have that much knowledge, Prabhu. Whatever is here in book, I read that, and some lectures I heard that. Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, if you see the way the discussion is happening between Lord Chaitanya Prabhu and Rāmānanda Rāya. First, Rāmānanda Rāya started with the point that execution of prescribed duties is the first step to awake our Krishna consciousness. So then Lord Chaitanya Prabhu is not satisfied. It doesn't mean that what Rāmānanda Rāya is telling is wrong. Actually, he is going very systematically, step by step. What he told is for the materialistic people. Execution of prescribed duties, Varnashram Dharma. This is a first step. It is not a perfection, but a very first step. For a materialistic person, a direct worship of Radha and Krishna or unalloyed devotional service, it is a kind of a mind-boggling. They can't digest, they can't understand. So Rāmānanda Rāya is giving a very systematic way, step by step. He is taking us through the whole process of devotional service, right from the materialistic perspective. Because since these great personalities, they know that in Kali Yuga we are all mandabuddhis and we are engaged in so much of materialistic activities. So they're starting from our point of view. How a materialistic person should take up. Whereas Lord Chaitanya Prabhu, his intention is to take him to the ultimate goal. What is the final thing? So Rāmānanda Rāya is very patiently is taking us through the whole process. Chaitanya Prabhu is looking for the prayojana, whereas Rāmānanda Rāya is giving abhideya. Who is giving whole process. So this is the beauty of the acharyas. You see, Lord wants us to come back to him. I am your prayojana. Please reach me fast. Whereas acharyas know that we are in a different platform. So they are saying, okay, this is your prayojana, but you should make note of the process. He is explaining the whole process, where we are starting and how we will end. So the discussion is going to be very beautiful and very nectarian. This is very important for practicing devotees. So want everyone to hear these discussions and also read before coming to the class, so that we can really enjoy the discussions and also have wonderful any questions, anything we can ask, we can discuss. It's very, very important. Sudarshan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, very nice class. And Prabhu, one question which the right same the Prabhu was asking, that Swadharma Tyaga. I was feeling it is a recommendation to take a sannyas. And although the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's and this Leelas is going on just in a Kali Yuga 500 years before. So, and that time also was the impact was very bad of the environment in that one. At that time, it has been recommended to take a sannyas. Although I understand that this is a steps up and up, but still the sannyas, how as sannyas will more easy to person to perform in this age. How they were recommended, little bit
Prabhu, as we are going to see the discussion in coming slokas, Lord Chaitanya Prabhu is not satisfied with the answer.
Yes.
Because he says this is external.
Still external, yes.
So give me more. So the point here, what we are going to witness in coming discussions is the last point which Prabhu stopped, not the execution. First he said execution of prescribed duties is a first step in awakening Krishna consciousness.
Yes.
Now the point what we are hearing is not the execution, but giving of the prescribed duties. So appears that Rāmānanda Rāya is changing his version. First he said,
yes,
performing the devotion, performing the prescribed duties. This is the first step in awakening Krishna consciousness. Then he said, no, it's not performing. It is renunciation. Not execution, but renunciation, giving up. So does it mean he is changing his stand? No. What actually it meant, we are going to hear in coming discussion.
Consciousness change.
Execution of prescribed duties is very important, but giving up the prescribed duties. What means the giving up of prescribed duties here is execution without attachment.
Yes, that only I
One
want to
should
hear
not-
from you.
One should not execute the prescribed duties with attachment to the results. The
Yes.
results must be offered to, as in between Lord Rāmānanda was explaining, that execution means actually offering the results to the Lord. Results of our execution of the prescribed duties. That is the real meaning of giving up. Giving up here is not giving up the duties, giving up the attachment to the results
Attachment
of
to
the
the duties.
What we
Yes.
do is, okay, execution was okay, we execute, we enter in Grihasthasana, we enjoy the fruits. So it is not, that is not the real execution. Real execution of prescribed duties is execute your duties, but without attachment to the results of the duties. That is a real realization is not taking sannyas alone. Being in the Grihasthasana without attachment to the results of the ashram, whichever ashram we are in. That is,
Whichever.
otherwise we tend to get either pride if we are becoming jnanis, or we become more attached to the sense gratification. So that is a danger. That's why Lord Chaitanya Prabhu, it is external. So
Yes.
as we go deeper into the discussion, we reach to the finer aspects of removing all these externalities of the our duties. We'll reach to the final stage.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you. These are words only want to hear from you, Prabhu. That is, attachment has to be given. Yes, Prabhu. Thank you.
Any other points from today's discussion devotees want to share? If we can discuss a few points, we can share some of the points today, what we discussed, a recap. So many points Prabhu has mentioned. Anybody has noted points for recap? Birkishnu, we have some many points for recap.
Yes, Prabhu.
Any points for recap for today's discussion?
No, Prabhu. Prabhuji explained well, very well. But yeah, as we go ahead, we'll come to understand, because this gradually Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will tell all these external. So finally, he is going step by step, basically.
Yeah. So in this actual discussion, we also seen the mood of Srila Prabhupada. If you see the Prabhupada's purports, sometimes the explanation what he is giving doesn't appear to be directly connected to the translation. See, one verse we seen that Lord Chaitanya Prabhu has taken a bath and was waiting for Rāmānanda to come for the discussion about the Lord. So this is the translation. Whereas Prabhupada is not leaving any opportunity. This shows a mood of Srila Prabhupada. He is trying to educate us at every given opportunity, every step, to get us trained in devotional practice. He makes use of every opportunity. He says that devotee must take three times a day bath. He should put tilak in every 12 parts of the body. This is not the translation, but Sri Prabhupada is taking this opportunity every step. Why he is so much focused? Because he wants us to get trained in devotional practice, so that we reach to the stage of understanding the discussion between Rāmānanda and Lord, because the discussion is going to be more deeper in coming slokas. So he is creating the platform. He is making us to get ready to understand the very deeper discussion between the great personalities. So This is a mode of Srila Prabhupada. So we must come up to the expectations of our acharyas. Practice a devotion as given by acharyas. So our great acharyas, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, they're all given wonderful lessons. Rupa Goswami is given most important process of devotional practice. So we must systematically practice those things. So this is the mode of Srila Prabhupada. So any other points to discuss?
One point that the katha should be discussed in the solitary, secluded place.
Yeah.
And that is only for the Vrindavan katha, or that as because they have gone to because they were discussing to the Madhurya was going to discuss. That's why the reason, or that was
Srila
the main
Prabhupada
reason.
mentioned in the purport that
yeah.
the confidential pastimes of Radha and Krishna, they must not be discussed in public. Yeah.
And
So,
we see Prabhu that usually when many kathakar and they open and they start with discussing the pastimes of the first Krishna, Bal Leelas, and then goes direct to the Madhurya Leelas and all these things.
yeah, it is not recommended to. Srila Prabhupada is very, very particular. He's very strict. He says even this is what been exhibited by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Supreme Personality of Godhead himself. As Prabhupada mentioned in one of the purport, that he says discussions about Radha and Krishna are very confidential. Public discussion should be about the principles of bhakti. See, the principles of bhakti must be discussed in public. So how one must develop, how one can develop the devotional mood. So these are the aspects of principles of bhakti one must focus. Because preaching is not a forum to display our talents. There is a very strong misconception.
Yes, you are right.
That when we get opportunity to preach, it is not a forum to show our talents, how great preacher I am. This is not the purpose. We must see the audience, and accordingly the preacher must, he should come down to the level of neophyte devotees also if required, depending on the audience. So the whole focus must be on the giving the principles of bhakti, at the same time purifying ourselves as a preacher. But
Thank you, Prabhu.
many times it happens that when we are sitting in Vyasasana, now we want to give everything what I know. No, actually it is not, it should not be the mode. We should give what actually required for the audience. Make ourselves as a channel being used by the Lord to convey this message to this particular audience. Not that I know something, maybe I read Srimad Bhagavatam, all the cantos, or finished all Chaitanya Charitamrita complete. I read all the scriptures, so I know so much thing. They should know that I know. So this is the mood generally. When I sit on Vyasas and say that, oh, they should know that I know. That should not be the mood. We should know what they should know. What we should give to them. That is important, because this is very, very great responsibility for the preacher to give a right thing at the right time to the right audience. This is again
right amount also.
Yeah.
Right amount also.
Right
so
amount.
They can chew it. They can chew it.
Exactly.
It should not restrict their throat.
Not that what I know I want to give, but what they can take.
They can chew it.
They are what level they are. So
it should be right amount.
Yes.
Thank you, Prabhu. It's a very good
Prabhuji,
principle, but it should be every preacher should keep in mind before preparing any class.
yes, Prabhuji, another point Prabhuji told, the advanced devotee, they should be compassionate to the others. So that means if we are progressing, that means we must take BV classes and bring to reach to all the devotee to people, yes, to bring them into the Krishna consciousness. So this is my understanding, Prabhu.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. Thank you. Very nice explanation. Compassionate mood of devotees is very important. So thank you very much, all the devotees. Narayana Prabhu can conclude the session by glorifying Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ji ki jai, Gurudev ki jai, assemble all devotees ki jai. Hare Krishna. Vancha kalptarubhishya krupasindhubhye eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Ananta koti vaishnavavrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So Prabhuji has completed up to verse 61 of chapter 8, Madhya Lila today. So next week we are going to hear from Her Grace Girirani Mataji from verse 62 onwards. Thank you very much, all the devotees, for attending and giving your wonderful association to all of us. So we'll conclude the session here. Then we'll